clear. Yeah.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Paul Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Here now is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And one batter in, the Braves will have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
Hey, that's why this guy's in a leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 14 homers and 38 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Line to the right side. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 2, the Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Patrick Corbin gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Cody Sullivan. Now that's popped up. Castro waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-0. So here's Starlin Castro. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The catcher, number 28.
Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Patrick Corbin. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 3 for 15. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And this is fouled at the plate. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now batting, Gary Sheffield. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit on the ground to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. And he's safe.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. He goes to first. What a play.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0.
Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Trey Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Eaton digging in next, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. At the plate, Juan Soto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Eric Thames turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Softly hit to the left side, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Up next to the Nationals, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 4 and the Braves nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Paul Hamels.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days, and we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Thames is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Sullivan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Scorched to third. Castro's got it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Digging in now, Starlin Castro as we begin the top of the 4th.
Starlin Castro.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
So 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here now's the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line toward right center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Trey Turner is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home. So this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Nationals leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate, Chipper Jones is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The right fielder, number 13.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. A bouncer to the left side. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
There he goes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
To the plate now, Charlie Culberson. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Nationals 4 and the Braves 3. New inning set to get underway, and the next at bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
The center fielder, number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
I got the count 0-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
In now, Eric Thames. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 4-3 game. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Paul Hamels. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Tyler Flowers is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
That evens it up 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The second baseman, Albi.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cody Sullivan comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This one is launched. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 32 now for the season as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Those pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. And he'll get back in standing. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Sean Newcomb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Digging in once again, Howie Kendrick. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Leading off with the Nationals, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. Popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Starlin Castro stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Gary Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Ryan Harper takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Charlie Culberson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We got to add up our difference. Some of my they would pop out in the game.
Has a look, now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Settling in now, Dansby Swanson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him.
And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Fred McGriff will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, second baseman.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. From the belt, the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
1-2. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for it. Mark Melanson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swanson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Joey Votto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 289 is the average coming in. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Eaton. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of, and a lot of times...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Wander Suero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Wander Suero.
Ready to take his hacks again, Cody Sullivan, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hard hit ball to second. And a bobble out there by Kendrick. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Skipper.
Now to the plate, Chipper Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, and it's now 6-4.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Now batting, right fielder, Robert Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the pitch. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So now to the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. To second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 6-4. Riding into the box, Gary Sheffield. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
First pitch on its way. Chopped in front of home plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby.
Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Marcell Ozuna will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They still lead at 6-4. Shane Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 19, Shane.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. To short. Swanson picks it up over to Albies. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. This is foul right side. The 0-1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Last strike now for the Nats. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Washington, good night.
Another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Cole Hamels earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Shane Green closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.